60 degrees. And it's 11:43. And we're finally back in the right time zone. My body didn't adjust with the daylight savings time zone, or time change. So being back in mountain is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels right. Doesn't feel like it's 12:45.
I'll need the impact with the Phillips screwdriver. I'll need the case of bits. Oh, you're recording.
You can still tell me what you need.
Hello, I'm Andy.
I'm Nancy.
Welcome back. Today's video is kind of like a mirrored image of the last video.
Except that you actually get to see what Andy did instead of hearing him talk about it.
Yep, we do the right front airbag today.
When we got the left front airbag all done and we got the bus all aired up and ready to go so we could actually leave, Andy did one more walk around and discovered that the right front airbag had also decided to leak right now. So, good thing he had spent the day before a little bit of time looking for another airbag because he knew he wanted to replace the right one anyways. So we knew there was one 50 miles away. So when we realized that the airbag was going to hold air, at least we hoped it would hold air, we decided to go ahead and drive the 50 miles. Yeah. And what's the worst that could happen is we'd be out the money of a tow. That would really suck.
And it'd probably be mobile service on the side of the road. We made it to the truck stop. There was a Walmart and a hardware store both within a mile walk. So yeah, it was a handy place to fix the right side airbag.
Yeah, it was. We put on a lot of miles too. Because how many times do you have to walk to the hardware store before you get all of your air fittings?
Especially when you find out you did the wrong fittings on the left side.
Well, you did the wrong fittings because that's what the truck shop put on there for you.
True. The truck shop put the wrong fitting on there. I had trouble getting it to seal, but it sealed, and I'm like, well, whatever. And I don't know. I just thought I was having issues. And then when I couldn't get the right side to seal, that's when I did a little bit more research and like, wait, this isn't quite right. So we did get the right fittings, and we replaced the fittings on the left side at the exact same time. Why they just grabbed one battery when there's three of them over there charged. It's like play swappy swap. Ooh, I probably don't want to plunge it 2.5 inches deep, huh?
Probably not.
There should be 3/4 plus 1 inch, or I mean plus 1/4 inch. But I'm going to play it safe and go closer to 3/4. Should mean this should be home. The glue stuck really good where it got to do it for the seam. But that's probably good. I want that on there when I put that back on. I don't really need the subfloor there as much. Rivet from when the old floor was removed. What we could do though is have this be the input. So I'll just put the rubber cap on and call that the input. And I'll plug this one.
You're bleeding already. Lovely.
I don't even know how. So if that stays in the same spot and the bag stays centered, then that means I cut out and I drill my hole here.
Yep.
And that would be way better.
Yes.
So that being said, I might have to cut this hole quite a bit larger. Is this next clip us on our way to the hardware store?
No, it is not us on our way to the hardware store. It is after we got back from the hardware store. I had already turned the camera off when we were going to go to the hardware store. I set the camera down, turned around, and went to the back of the bus to grab a flannel, and heard heard what happened out front, and Andy was standing outside of the bus watching it happen.
Yeah.
So I was slow because I was cold.
I heard a crunching and then a of a tire explosion, and that's when I turned around to watch one semi-trailer over the front of a front.
Yeah,
over the front of
and then by the time I got up to the front, as I'm saying, did I just hear? I looked out the front window and saw that CR England truck just dragging along the front of the other one, just dragging, and I'm just like, oh my, just stop, just stop.
Yeah, he drug most of the trailer before he hit the tire. And
Yeah,
it's the tire
yeah,
that made
he
him
did.
stop. But I'm like, you got to be hearing this. I'm hearing this. But
And the funniest part, I think, is that the guy was inside sleeping in that truck that got hit. And I say funny because nobody got hurt. But can you imagine being asleep in your cab and waking up to that?
To your
my
truck,
God.
and then
I
find out
think you'd need to wash my sheets, and probably a new mattress would be called for.
it's kind of surprised it wasn't a Swift driver, but
I'll take that new $50 bit too.
Here you are. Oh, you're going to need me to grab you a scissor, I think. That is an insane amount of money for a drill bit.
Milwaukee Red, you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Well, there's the policeman.
It really shouldn't be a $50 drill bit.
No, it shouldn't be.
I was hoping we'd get it for about $35 before we made it to the hardware store. I knew it wasn't gonna be cheap.
Give it a little cool down.
I can do it upside down as long as it's the other way. Oh, it's big enough now, okay.
Awesome. That's way easier than yesterday's was. Not having the right
center,
size.
but it's upside down. That went way quicker. I spent a long time with a file to get the big enough hole yesterday.
It really is helpful to have done it before now and know what the hell you're supposed to do. Supposed to be doing.
Having to buy a $50 drill bit's less than enjoyable, but yeah, the fact that they died within really hours of use of each other after 485,000 miles makes me think that leaving them folded for 2 months in Minnesota didn't help.
Especially not when it was below zero for like 75% of that time. Below freezing the whole time, but below zero for like the entire first month we were there.
Yeah. I had to take this piston out and put this piston in now. The air compressor is easy to get it out. I don't know how easy this is going to be. Now he did this for me when I wasn't looking, so you think he just squeezed?
Careful. I think you gotta find, yeah, I was gonna say, find the center.
It's gotta
I
roll.
wish you had watched him.
I know, but he was back in the shop and I was watching MASH. Okay, let's try to both do it at the same time. Just kind of roll it up with our fingers.
How is this supposed to, like, it's just supposed to roll up and over?
Just
or-
supposed to roll up and over. Oh. Gotta keep it from going up to lose what you get.
Oh. This side is like Oh, my knee.
It's going. Oh, I thought it was going. Just when you said I can't, it was really starting to move. That's all right.
Yeah, but it's not rolling. It's just.
Yeah. No, it was. My side was rolling.
Oh, mine is not.
Okay.
I don't know how the hell you did it.
Either.
Yeah, that side wants to roll. This side does not want to roll. Oh, there we go. A little bit, I guess. Could you have gotten it off center at all?
That's what I was just thinking. I'm gonna loosen this nut.
Oh,
'Cause he
please
did.
do.
He made me tighten that nut. He said I didn't get that nut tightened. If you have a deep socket, you'll need that to tighten that.
Right there doesn't want to roll. I can't. My fingers need a break.
Okay.
My fingers are not as strong as yours.
Now mine need a break too. So.
There. See that? We got it back together. And we forgot to turn the camera on. And I did it.
She did.
Oh.
Let's tighten up this one. Not in the middle now again. Oh.
Careful. Let's not fuck that end up.
No, it's not. There. Bag is ready to install. That plate is not ready. This
No.
side went twice as bad as the other side.
Because only one of those broke off on the other side.
Yeah.
They were that rusty.
I heated them both up really, really well. I think I'm going to work on this plate next, and then I'll work on cutting out more floor and cutting out that stupid vent bracing that's in the way. Did I put the drill bit back in here that I used? Probably not. Might as well not take out another new one. Maybe I did.
I don't see one laying around. First I'm eating cheese, now I'm sucking on a Jolly Rancher. I'm a poor camera woman.
I had a son making scrambled eggs. That was wonderful. As you can see, he can make scrambled eggs better than I can. Maybe it's a patience thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't make good scrambled
You
eggs.
make eggs like Allison?
It's somewhere between the two. Yeah, now I'm better than Allison. I'm not just going to turn it on the blast.
Turn it on high and let it go?
Yeah. When the smoke alarm goes off, my eggs are done. Yeah. That's what I thought.
What?
Angle grinder, is that outside?
That is put away in the Makita bag.
Maybe it just does it automatically every once in a while. Anything's possible if you push hard enough, right?
Right.
Ooh. That I didn't.
Like going through the floor?
Yeah. I know there's lots of space there, not like the tunnel in the center over there.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the wrong thing. Just put a screw in there and you'll never know. Just be another screw head in the floor. Might have used up this drill bit in one day.
But hopefully you get the whole job done.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's an expensive drill bit. To have to buy two.
Where's my? Want to hand me those? No. The box. The box of drill
Oh,
bits.
okay. Well, you just said those, so.
The tip's broken off this one. And it doesn't get big enough, but I might still have this size. Yeah, I'm not impressed with that.
Expensive Milwaukee bit.
Yeah. Because the old one is, I mean, this is an old bit. Quite old. Before, I've owned this bit longer than we've owned the bus. Like by 2 or 3 fold at least.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got a second one that size. Oh.
Good.
I'll take the biggest drill bit out of that box.
What the hell is that?
It's a metal plate that just keeps going back. But it's duplicate to this plate back to a beam right here. So I'll have to cut it, and bend it up out of my way.
Is that the plastic coating?
Yeah, rubber like coating on it.
Rubber. Sorry.
But yeah, whatever it is, it's...
Noxious.
Yeah, you should go outside and make sure that's what it is.
What do you mean?
Just look for anything along the way.
Like what?
Smoke. Is there any smoke out there? Then we're good.
You need to be more specific with people who don't live in your head.
That's a good disc. Those preferred way better than those two I tore up, even though I was tearing them up doing shit.
Whatever the heck these ones were?
Yeah, whatever those were. Those German made ones have always done me right.
For some reason, we never filmed anything after this. This was the last clip, and the next clip in the roll, even number-wise, is us driving through Oklahoma, driving through Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was basically nuts and bolts at this point. 4 bolts, 3 nuts, and yeah,
it was
connecting
super
the airline. the fact that we had the wrong fittings and multiple trips to the hardware store, all of that got missed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, for some reason.
I don't know. Part of me wants to attribute it to still feeling really weird having my camera out and stuff in front of dozens of people all the time. Not that any truckers are actually paying attention to what somebody in the truck stop parking lot is doing.
And I found
they're not.
I found a truck stop a great place to work on a truck because they really don't care what you do. I saw a mobile tech come up and work on another one. Another guy to our right, he was there for 2 days waiting for a tow truck and finally got pulled out of there.
Yeah, you actually will hear him in this video. You hear his truck constantly going into high idle and then going off, and then high idle and then going off, and then high idle and then going off, because he just ran. He was running a refrigerator truck too, so his generator would kick on and like cycle and stuff. It was so noisy.
Not the quietest truck to spend 2 days next to.
Not at all. But
truck stops are really a pretty good place to work on a bus.
They are. And the Walmart was handy nearby. Oh, short tip. I don't know if they've changed it this summer since we were there this spring, but the truck lot at the Walmart in, Ogallala?
Yeah, I think so.
Was just garbage. It was dirt. They had a really nice paved parking lot, but the truck lot that they had added to the side was just dirt. And there were some holes that I want to say were probably as big as the bus in that parking lot. I'm not kidding. And it was like this, it was scary. I was a little nervous to pull the bus into there after we walked through it.
Yeah, we didn't go in there, did we?
We parked in there so you could run in and do some grocery shopping.
Okay.
And I stayed outside with the bus just to make sure the airbags
everything was
stayed
aired up
the way it was. And yeah. I don't know if it's changed, but if it hasn't, be aware. Watch out for that parking lot.
Is that it?
I think so. I think so.
Thanks for watching our video.
Yeah.
Until
See
next
you later.
time. Peace.
Bye.